What's up YouTube, Capital G here. Got a really awesome and entertaining duel for you guys to check out. This one is going to be pretty damn over the top, and I feel like if I elaborate then I'm going to potentially spoil it for you guys, so I'm not going to do that. My good friend over here, Quillbolt Hedgehog, this card can actually be pretty damn nuts, especially all the things you can do with this card. Sometimes I feel like this card, Grinder Golem, and Level Eater are all spiritually linked because of the shenanigans and the bullshit that these cards can allow you to do. Like, Konami, please ban all three. But anyways, yeah, you're gonna see some pretty damn absurd plays with Quillbolt Hedgehog. A lot of people knew about this for like ages, the fact that you can summon Quillbolt Hedgehog from your graveyard and you can kind of do it over and over again. It's supposed to banish itself when it leaves the field, but obviously if you use it for, like, you know, an XC summon, then it's not technically on the field anymore when it's used as material, and then it goes back to the graveyard. And as long as you can keep a tuner on the field, a lot of times people use Plague Spreader Zombie, you can kind of repeat that process over and over and over again. But like the amount of crazy shit he's going to summon in this turn is going to be pretty absurd. And the cool thing about this is you can already see both players have max C. So this is like, if you guys have ever heard that song Gas 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 from the anime Initial D, it's like basically both of these players gotta go fast, gotta go furious, because whoever hits the break first is probably gonna get OTK'd. So let's go ahead and roll it. I believe that Pendulum Magicians are up first. He opens with Joker, gets Wisdom Eye, Duelist Alliance. I think he activated Pendulum Call. Okay, Pendulum Call, usually from what I've heard, is not very good turn one with Pendulums, because now he can't like pop his Magicians, and he can't like set them up and whatnot. So yeah, I think that you don't generally want to go Pendulum Call turn one, but he does have, he has Toon Magician, so you know, that's cool, I guess. But Maxi is going to be thrown down, and now he's going to go for Star Time. Maybe Omega would have been better, but you know, to each its own. And I believe he's going to open up with the Red Resonator, and now he's going to, oh, he's going to immediately Maxi, so neither player is messing around. He's going to go for Quillbolt. He's going to Foolish One, and then he's going to go ahead and he's going to get his what's it called? He's going to get his Quillbolt back from the graveyard. Again, neither Quillbolt is going to go to the graveyard because they have not been summoned from that secondary effect. But here's the cool thing, right? So Mannequin Cat detaches and it revives the max C to his opponent's side of the field, which means Mannequin Cat can now kick in and it can revive, or it can summon a Hedgehog from his graveyard. Now he goes into Halofiber. That's because max C is Earth and Quillbolt is Earth too. And now that he has the Plague Spreader in the, or on the field, which I guess it's just going to come back, he can just go do all types of shenanigans. He's going to add his max C back, but I don't really think it's going to matter that much. Quillbolt is going to come back 2 times. He's going to go for Mannequin Cat again. I think he's going to do that to summon the Quillbolt back. He's going to use Cat Shark to pump her up to 4,000. Check this out. How many times do you actually see Elder Entity Nethys actually hit the field, and then you're actually going to get an old entity Haster sighting as well? This guy's going to summon like all the old entity, except I guess Norden, because he's banned. He tries to activate, I believe it's Narla's effect. I don't know. We don't have this card in the TCG. He tries to activate that. That does get out the Ash Blossom, but it doesn't matter because he's just going to rank that up into Azazoth. I can't pronounce that guy's name. Azazoth, that guy. And he essentially is a board wipe for his opponent. And he's going to get OTK'd, but at least he can take solace in the fact knowing that he did get to keep his Pendulum Scales because he had that Pendulum protection from, what's that card? Pendulum Call. So, you know, at least there's that. You get OTK, but you get to keep your Pendulum Scales, and you also get like 25 cards in your hand. Obviously, once he summoned the Red Resonator and he had the Quillbolt Hedgehog on field, it was pretty damn obvious that he was not going to stop for a max C. And I guess, I mean, maybe, I'm wondering if he would have gotten, like, if, let's just say somehow he didn't get his OTK to go through, I'm wondering if he would have been able to pull off an OTK on him, considering this guy has max C as well. That would have been pretty interesting. Anyways, let me go ahead and pause for a quick second and show you guys the deck really quickly. So here's what the deck looks like on paper, and I'm not even going to try and remotely explain it, especially with all like the random boss monsters that are up in here. I mean, just I can't really make any rhyme or reason for why there's like Genzo and Apex Avion and like Dark Samog and UA Perfect Ace. I guess just a whole bunch of ways to like lock your opponent down and negate stuff. That's the only thing I can think of, as well as the Kaijus and the Winged Dragon of Ra Spear mode in case you do go second. I mean, I think it's pretty pretty understandable that, you know, you're going to have 3 Quellbolt Hedgehog. You saw that in the replay, obviously. Same thing goes for 3 copies of Plague Spreader and then 3 Red Resonator to summon these other cards. But yeah, all the boss monsters like in the world are, I guess, in the main deck in this, and the spells and traps are, I guess, just kind of like cards to let you draw. And you know, Infernal Reckless Summon, I guess that kind of makes sense. Get 3 copies of Quellbolt out of your deck immediately if you summon it from like Red Resonator, can't speak, or if you summon it back from your graveyard. Seems relatively easy. The Resonator calls get the Red Resonator. The trap lineup is weird, I guess, kind of, but I mean, I don't know. I guess discard fodder for Twin Twister, possibly use them from the graveyard as well. Breakthrough skill and lost win, but I think that's as much as I can really explain with this deck. Anyways, it'll be in the description if you guys are interested.